impacted and infected everyone.
I do believe that Jesus' teachings dealt a fatal blow to the so-called Illuminati agenda of the Roman Empire at that time. The Illuminati actually believed that being nice to people, forgiveness, compassion, that these are weaknesses and the tools of our enslavement. And they believe that by being free of those encumbrances, that they are superior to everyone else. So part of their religion is that they will practice the extremes of both the positive and the negative path, or what they call the right-hand path and the left-hand path. So they will, for example, simultaneously create huge philanthropic endowments, where they give, in some cases, many, many millions, if not billions of dollars to humanitarian causes, while simultaneously performing the most heinous crimes imaginable against humanity. I want to point out that what Jesus was teaching us about ascension has proven to be of far greater significance than is normally given credit for. Most Christians tend to distance themselves from the idea of the so-called rapture. It is important to understand that the book of Revelation was something that happened to John of Patmos as a visionary, psychedelic type dream experience. And as is the nature of dreams, there is a great deal of metaphor and symbolism within the content. So, for example, the frequent repetition of the number 7, such as the 7 lampstands and so forth in the book of Revelation, actually refers to the 7 chakras of the human body, the 7 energy centers that we have, which correspond to the 7 basic layers of the universe, the dimensions or densities. This is another thing that is described extensively in the Law of One. There are 7 primary planes of existence that correspond with these 7 different grades of evolution that intelligent life must go through, of which we currently are only at the 3rd, which is the yellow center. So you have red, orange, yellow, or 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, green, which is 4th density, light blue, which is 5th density, indigo, which is 6th density, violet, or 7th density, the crown chakra, and then you go back to pure white light, or intelligent infinity, the octave, which is the original identity of the creation that we all emanate from. Now, where I feel that conventional Christianity has missed some very critical data is when we look at the fact that the ascension that Jesus is describing in the New Testament is actually also predicted in almost every other global spiritual tradition preserved in history on earth. This traces back to 2 of the most prominent historians in the 20th century, Giorgio de Santayana and Hertha von Dechant. They wrote a book called Hamlet's Mill